I know I can't wait to get home to play college.
Bro, we forgot to include Nick Cannon on that list of like actors.
What? No, 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 no. Hold on,
What?
because I'm about to fire you up,
What?
nigga.
What?
Nick, Nick Cannon. Now I just want to add this. This is the third episode in a row where we talked about acting and actors to start. I don't want to make this a habit. I don't.
Says the guy who
But
couldn't do an episode without bringing up the Drake and
no.
Kendrick
It's two
shit.
different things. Two different things. That's irrelevant. It's an ongoing situation.
It doesn't matter.
But that's not the point I was trying to make. The point I'm making is, out of all of the actors that we have spoke about and all of the acting we have spoke about, you said we forgot to list Nicholas Cannon.
The Cannon.
Of all people, bro. Why should Nick Cannon have been included in the conversations that we were having?
Drumline's a classic.
Okay, it's more of a cult class.
A thin line between love and hate.
Drumline is a cultural
A thin line
classic.
between love and hate is a classic.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a good movie, but no, it's not classic. Yeah, it's not classic, bro. It's not. Yeah, it's not classic, bro. It's cool. It's a good movie. I think it is good. I think people enjoy it, but I wouldn't consider it a classic, bro. No, I couldn't. Drumline's classic for sure.
I thought, bro, like a thin line between love and hate. One thing that they was doing, which I thought was kind of like, I was like, bro, like they trying to make
Oh,
that
is
hard.
that? I thought it was called something else. A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Ain't that the Martin Lawrence No Girl movie?
I think it is. Actually, I take that back. That just goes to show probably why we shouldn't be listing him. But I think what's that shit
I
called?
know what you're talking about. The movie with Christina Aguilera in it. I mean, not
Yeah,
Christina Aguilera. God damn. Christina Milian.
yeah.
Yeah, we all fucked up.
What is that movie
We all
called?
fucked up. I think it's damn, what is that movie called?
What the fuck?
It's not A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, though. I know that for a fact.
Something about love in it. I know that much.
Something About Mary.
Love don't cost a
Love
thing.
Don't Cost a Thing. There you go.
Love don't cost a thing.
Yeah, I think the fact you couldn't remember the name, it just automatically eliminates it. But A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
He was good in roll bounce.
What was he? Is he in? No, was he in Roll Bounce?
He was the skate. He was the nigga in charge of the skates.
No, that wasn't him. That was fuck. I know you're talking about, but that wasn't him. That was
But that was Nick Cannon.
no. Are you sure?
He was like, I need a size 13 B not. That was Nick Cannon.
I thought who was the nigga that they were skating up against in Roll Bounce?
Now he looks like Nick Cannon.
That's the nigga I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Sweetness.
Sweetness.
His real name is Wesley Jonathan.
Okay.
But yeah, like if
Okay,
you look
yeah,
at
you're
them,
right,
bro,
you're right.
they look
Yeah,
very
okay.
similar.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, Nick Cannon was. That's who I was thinking of. And I was like, Nick Cannon went in that bitch house.
But he looked like Nick
They
Cannon.
kind of like they could be some variants. That's his variant.
Cousin. He said a variant.
The MCU variant of Nick Cannon.
I just remembered, bro, from that movie Crossover.
crossover. The one with hot sauce.
Yeah.
Terrible movie.
That movie was ass. But
was a
that's
bad
where
basketball
I remember him from.
That's a basketball movie that they should have never did. And the only reason hot sauce was in it is because And1 was kind of like still buzzing at the time, and he was like,
Bro did a lot of movies. And I'm sitting here looking at his catalog.
no, he's been in a lot of shit, movies, shows.
He's done a lot of shit that Tubi.
Oh yeah, he's a Tubi nigga.
Yeah, he's definitely a Tubi actor.
He's a
for
Tubi
sure.
/ BT Plus.
He's a Tubi actor for sure.
Because he was on a TV show. Was he?
He was also on the
Was he-
LeBrons. He was one
Yeah.
of the voices on there.
Was he?
Bud's House,
Was he in 1-on-1?
Sister.
Sister. Yeah, I know he was in a lot of shit.
He also played in the Whitney biopic.
Was he Bobby?
Nah, I don't know who he was.
That nigga being Bobby's kind of funny.
Then he had his own show called City Gas from 1997 to 2001.
I mean, he's been an actor for since we was kids. I remember seeing him on shit a long.
Because Roadhouse came out in 05. I think Crossover came out 06. But, excuse me.
Nigga name he was Sweetless.
Sweet.
Hey,
Yes.
Roll Bounce is that's a classic.
So you throwing Bow Wow in there now?
No. But I will say Bow Wow. I would take Bow Wow's. Okay, let's do a 2-movie versus.
All right.
Because I can only think of 2 movies that these niggas is really in that's worth talking about. You got Nick Cannon. You got Love Don't Cost a Thing and Drumline versus Bow Wow with Roll Bounce and Lottery Ticket.
Taking Bow Wow all day.
I think I am too. I was hoping you'd say Nick so we could go back and forth.
Nah,
but I think I think we on the same page. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Love Don't Cost a Thing was cool, but Roll Bounce and Lottery Ticket was fire.
Lottery Ticket was fire.
I don't buy a lot of shit.
I remember I'm not doing that. But he was like, I'm broke. I'm broke. What?
The fact that you caught yourself, nigga, I can't do it.
He was like, I'm broke. I can't eat.
What was it, Calvin? Bow Wow's name was Calvin, right?
I think Bow Wow's name was Calvin. No. Yeah. Bow Wow's name was Calvin. I can't remember his friend's name.
I can't remember Brandon T. Jackson's name and that shit. But yeah, Lottery Ticket for sure. Like I said, Bow Wow, nah, I wouldn't put him in no GOAT conversation, none of that shit. But nah, Bow Wow definitely has 2 really, really good / great movies that he was the lead act in. Like, and it's
His name was Benny.
yeah, I don't think a lot of people could say that, and it's crazy because a Lottery Ticket, I think they took a lot of aspects of they took a lot of Friday aspects from it, even though, you know, Ice Cube is in it and all that type of shit. So I think that definitely played a part. But I think they did a good job of not being like a knockoff Friday. You know what I'm saying? They had some aspects of Next Day Air in there and shit like that. Like I think they did The Wash. Like I think they did a good younger, upbeat, more relative kind of tempo situation or movie situation. Whereas, yeah, it's gonna take certain parts of it from different movies that are similar, but it's not gonna be the same. Like, yeah, he's gonna have a bully, but the bully's not gonna be like, I guess, quote unquote, a killer. Well, I think he did go to jail. He did just get out, but you know what I'm saying? Like on Friday, they was dealing with Big Worm with the gun, and you got Debo went above, stabbing a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then you got same shit from The Wash. They was dealing with the kidnappers and shit, and you got Next Day Air. Like, so it's like it was more. I don't want to say family friendly, but it was a little bit toned down as far as, I guess you could say, the violence aspect, but the story and the comedic side of it was top tier. I think the casting was great. I did like the Cube play like the OG, the old head boxer nigga that was kind of just, you know, he's around. You know what I'm saying? People just they didn't know too much about, bruh. But he gave Bow some words of wisdom towards the end, and it worked out for his favor, man. Like, but like it was a good movie. But yeah, I'm definitely taking Bow Wow over Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
If we go on a versus 2 for 2 versus on the movies.
And I feel you on that because I like I said, I do too.
It's your first time seeing a new Kickoff?
Nah, actually, I watched the Patriots play last night, and then I also watched Chicago. I mean, not Chicago. Yeah, Chicago and what you call it. So that was my first time actually seeing it, but I was kind of like, I just didn't understand it. It looked weird.
I like it.
to me, I don't see how this is doing anything other than making kickoff like where they actually, because they coming out to about the 25 every time anyway, so it's kind of like, all right, cool.
Well, it's two things. It's safer, and
But I mean,
and you have the probability of more returns.
but
So it's going to be
how?
more because you got to think, bro. Look, think.
Yeah, they only 5 yards apart
5 yards apart. So think. They don't move until you field the ball.
until you catch it.
Yes. I'm 20 yards behind.
So you saying you got
I'm
time to
getting a
build up
head.
speed and
I'm getting a head start. Now, of course, mind you, if they just blow up my line, then it's whatever. But I'm getting a head start.
yeah.
Like, mind you, normally the normal kickoff is boom. When the ball's kicked, they coming at me. So it's a little bit different. It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah,
You
they
can
got
kind of
way more momentum.
you can kind of pick your spots now. Like, okay, bet. Like I know that my dog's over here on this left side. They gonna hold it down. Well, as soon as I catch it, I'm taking. Nigga, imagine Tyreek Hill getting a head start. Now he's not gonna be doing kickoffs, I imagine, in Miami. But Tyreek, Waddle, A-Kane, or A-Chain, my fault. Like somebody who is just fast. You got fucking Worthy in fucking Kansas City. Like guys that are super, super fast like that, getting a 20-yard head start.
Yeah.
And like, and it's not like I'm running straight and I like, and I can blow up some shit. Nah, you got a man in front of you. Y'all 5 yards apart. Like, if you don't make a good move, you're not gonna get past that blocker 9 times out of 10. So I don't know. I like it. I think we're gonna see a lot more. I think we're gonna see a lot more returns than what people think. I get it's gonna take some while to get used to. Like, but it's also like I said, it is safer because you don't have a guy coming downhill 40 yards running full speed. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be completely different. We'll have less high impact moments or kickoffs where guys can get hurt. But also it's going to be like, okay, I'm not going to get past the 25, so I'm not going to field it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas it was a thing for the past couple of years because they pushed up the kickoff line. There was just a lot of touchbacks. Motherfuckers ain't even returning this bitch.
They weren't even catching it.
It's over with. You see what I'm saying? So now with them changing the shit,
this?
so now with them changing the shit, I think we're gonna allow ourselves to get more returns, to get more kickoffs, to get more exciting plays and stuff of that nature. So I personally, I'm a fan of it. I get people not being a fan of it because it is something new, but I don't see anything negative about it, bro. I think it's actually good, bro. I'm a fan of that. Shit, since we on football, how you feel about y'all releasing your boy?
Juju?
Yeah, he got up out of here.
I can see why. It looks like we want a younger receiver core, and he's definitely done lost like.
He was already slow when he got drafted. He done lost about 2 gears.
Nah, he wasn't that slow.
Bro, he was slow, bro. Coming out of you, he's a good route runner. He's a good route runner, but he was never a burner. Never.
But I mean, he was never supposed to be a burner.
But that's what I'm saying though. But he lost a step. Injuries, get a little bit older. He lost a step.
Yeah. I think bro might be about like 20.
He's 27.
27. That's what I was about to say. He's like 26, 27 now. And the receiver room that we have now is way younger.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're really in like a full-fledged rebuilding process.
I think for him, bro, he kind of got a fucked up deal. So he got drafted in Pittsburgh he got drafted to take AB's spot. I don't want to say take his spot, but he got drafted to be a number one alongside of AB. Shit happens with AB.
That's when he started killing.
But AB
got the bag.
Exactly.
AB started slacking.
Well, AB didn't slack in Pittsburgh. AB didn't. He had one of the greatest 6-year.
He did though because him and Ben was beefing. So it's kind of just like, bro, I know he ain't gonna give me the ball. So it's like, bro,
he was beefing with Todd Haley. He wasn't beefing with Ben. The beef was never with Ben. Him and Ben are cool. he was beefing with the offensive coordinator, but his numbers never took a hit. He got situations beefing with them. Him and Tomlin had a little he wanted to get paid again. They sent him to Oakland. When he got sent to Oakland, he told them niggas, y'all think Juju can do what I did. He's not me. Pittsburgh thought Juju could. They found out that Juju couldn't. They moved on from Juju. He ends up in Kansas City. Goes to Kansas City.
Wins
the Super Bowl. Helps him win a bowl. I mean, I'm not gonna say he filled Tyreek's spot, but he helped him win a bowl. He did his thing. I think he had never touchdown in the Super Bowl, but he had a couple catches, whatever. Leaves Kansas City, goes to y'all. What is this? This would be his third year with y'all. If he would have been his third year with y'all. I just think for him, bro, he was never like an A+ in any category. Like, he reminded me of Hines Ward. And Hines Ward was good, right? But what made Hines Ward good was you knew that he was going to block down the field.
Yeah.
You knew that he was going to be in the right spot. You knew he was going to catch the ball. But Hines Ward was never a guy you'd be like, all right, y'all, we got to go 80 yards, get it to Hines. No. But you knew he was a good football player. I think the same thing happened with Juju, but it's a different game now. And when you got a young quarterback like May.
And a hell of a route runner.
Yeah. And when you got a young quarterback like May, which I've been seeing some shit, bro. They saying Milton might take that starting spot from May. I don't know if you've been paying attention to shit. Yeah, they've been
saying I told you I watched the game yesterday.
They've been saying Milton's been looking really, really, really
good. Bro, he looked good
practice and stuff
yesterday.
And the one thing about Milton that Milton might have.
What do you do? Pop his Achilles, bro?
Oh, my bro got hurt. But Milton might have one of the strongest arms in the league.
Oh, yeah, he definitely popped it.
You know what I'm saying? Like Joe Milton has an insane, like if we on Madden, he got to have a 95 throw power.
Yeah.
Minimum. But snuff on them weak ass Patriots. Welcome back to another episode of the You Gotta Relax podcast. I'm your host, Drizzle, with my dog.
What up, y'all? It's me, Sonny. I'm back, baby. I mean, not like I went anywhere, but you know what I'm saying? I'm back, baby.
Yeah. D Molly is not here today.
Again.
Due to error. I fucked up on the communication side of the time and everything. That's me. I own this. It ain't the first time I fucked up before. I done fucked up before. I'm not above saying I fucked up, but I fucked up. But, you know, it is what it is. She'll be here next week. And fingers crossed, hopefully I don't fuck up the communication again. I know, bro. It's been a long week, bro. Sleepless nights. Early mornings.
I ain't gonna cap. When you told me how and why you didn't hit her up, I was
it was a form of
I was looking at you and I was like, bro.
I fucked up.
I was like, bro, that's like your excuse
is ass.
Is sorry as hell.
But it's the truth.
I stayed up late. I didn't go to sleep on purpose.
No, yeah, it was intentional.
So that I could go to the tire shop, make it to your meeting or whatever.
Had a recording.
Your recording. And something else on time.
I went to the gym. So it was to go to the gym at 5.
Go to the gym.
Be done. Go get my tires around 8. Be done with that. Go to the crib. Get situated. Clean up. Get set up. And then record.
But it's an ass excuse, but at the same time, I get it. Like when motherfuckers step into routines, it's kind of like, bro, I'm so used to doing this. This is my normal routine.
Yeah.
So if I don't go at 5, I'm gonna feel naked all day.
It wasn't that I had to go at 5. It was 5 was my best opportunity to go to make sure I go get my tires. I didn't know how long the tires gonna take. You never know. So go get my shit. Boom. Go
so you
get
could
that.
have got the tires and then hit the gym.
Possibly, but then it would have interfered with my time to set up and straighten up full.
So the gym couldn't have been last?
No. The gym either had to be first, potentially second, or skipped.
I was like, bro, what is that doing?
Yeah. Either or. But either had to be first, second, or skip. And I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't want to skip.
W accountability in that aspect.
I mean, yeah, no. Like I said, I called her. I told her I was like, "Yo, bro, you know what I mean? I fucked up. Like, I know I fucked up because on Monday I meant to send the time because we already agreed on the time. Monday I meant to send the time. Boom, I didn't. And then yesterday we came up with the topics and shit. And I was like, "Yo, let me send them to her." And I told myself, "Let me send them to her." But bruh, I was so dead. I went and laid the fuck down. Like I was tired. And then this morning I got up and I was like, "Let me confirm that she's still coming." And then I just never checked.
Was that the same day that I hit you that morning? Is that why, like, that morning I hit you about the portfolio shit? You didn't answer the phone.
What you talking about? No, I was asleep.
I cussed.
That was Tuesday. You called me.
Nah, I called you Wednesday
Yeah, you called me Wednesday. I was asleep.
because you was up.
No. I stayed up all day Wednesday. So once I woke up on Wednesday, I stayed up all Wednesday to Thursday. So I went to work, boom. Thursday, I stayed up all night Wednesday.
So you lied because you texted me. You was like, "Bro, I've been asleep."
Yeah, Wednesday morning I was asleep.
What? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it was Thursday that the tire and all of
Yeah,
that
that
stuff
was
was going
yesterday.
on. Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
got you.
Yesterday. Yesterday I had to do all that shit yesterday.
Got you.
Yeah, Wednesday when you
locked.
hit me, I was
locked.
asleep when you hit me on Wednesday.
I'm locked now.
That's why when I woke up, I was like, damn, this nigga done called. I was like, oh, what's up? Like, what the fuck?
It's like, he don't never call this early.
I was like, oh, everything all right, nigga, need help? And you was like, nah, XYZ, I was like, yeah, I got you, bro. I gotta get to work though. So I got to work and do my shit. And then
Yeah, just trying to get that portfolio built up, bro.
yeah. So now it was I gotta be more diligent. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say I'm gonna take the trash out before I go lay down, just go take the trash out before you go lay down. Don't be like, I'm gonna get up and do it. No, just go ahead and do it now because in 30 minutes you might not want to get up and go do that shit.
Bruh,
Or you might fucking forget.
I seen this thing. It's like having to pee in the middle of the night. It's like, why keep waking yourself up having to piss instead of just getting up and peeing and then just going right back to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
Go pee.
Just get up and use the bathroom.
But I get it. You be comfortable.
You definitely do, but it's like at what cost? You just torturing yourself because you got to use it so bad, but you just gonna be lazy to the
It's
point
like-
where like you gonna continue. Like, think about how crappy of a night of sleep you gonna have by continuously waking yourself up because you have to use the bathroom. Like, your body's giving you the option. I'd rather wake you up than to just release bodily fluids. For lack of a better term. Like, your body's literally like, bro, get up, because if you don't, you're going to use it on yourself. And most times, bro, you had the dream where, like, you using the restroom, and then you wake up nervous. You like, oh.
Bro, you know what's worse? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, waking up having to go pee is definitely like
Having withdrawals.
bro, nigga,
Bro, be scooting to the bathroom.
Bro, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. One time,
When he was laying there sweating, bro, then he just got up. He was, bro, was feeling. Oh, damn, I did this.
Nigga feeling around. But nah, that's definitely worse than having to go pee.
Bruh,
Having to go
you
pee
just-
is like you can hold peeing. When you got, you know what I'm saying?
When you have to BM
It's bowel movement.
at 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
In the middle, you wake up.
Most times, bro, it don't even be 2-3. It be like 45 minutes for your alarm go off.
Man.
2-3 hours for
Might as
your
well stay
alarm
up.
go off. And it's like, bro, like, stomach on fire. And not even like fire to the point where like it's burning, but like just turned up, hurting like crazy. Then it's like I ain't trying to paint no picture for nobody, but
Get vivid with it.
we've all been there
Get vivid.
where it's like hardcore constipation.
All right.
Then when it finally happens, everything else after that is like water because you lay back down, then it does it again. When it happens to me like that, bro,
Yeah.
I gotta go like 2-3 times,
Nigga got high tide in his intestines, like
bro.
all fucked up.
A monsoon. It sounds like I'm pissing. Bro, say stop.
Oh, that's nasty. That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah, yeah. We get
That's a little, we get a little bit too.
yeah. We was Family Guy. We just turned into South Park.
It's that poopy, but nah, that's definitely worse than having to go take a piss in the middle of the night. But shit, what we got?
What was
Man?
Poopy's role in that, bro? Because like,
What?
I feel like Poopy was everywhere.
You talking about Mr. Hanky, the turd, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky.
Yeah,
Him and the towel
Tally was
were just
getting
in
high.
some of the most randomest places.
Tally was
Like
always
when they went to hell, and then you'll catch them in the White House. Then you'll catch them randomly in the city, and it's like, bro, y'all was just in hell. Like now y'all back. Like
Mr. Hanky was. I think he originally was just supposed to be for like the Christmas episode, and he kind of got like a little.
if somebody used him, and he came from somebody, right?
Yeah, I can't remember who.
I can't remember either.
It might have been Stan. No, not Stan. It might have been Randy. I can see. I had to go back and look into the history of
Randy's
Mr.
a
Hanky.
sicko.
But Randy's always like, you know how like, oh, you went to go see Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how Deadpool has anchor beings now. Like that's their thing. Like it's the person like Wolverine was the anchor of the 1005 universe, and you know people are trying to figure out who's the anchor of the 616 universe. If South Park had a multiverse in their main timeline, I wouldn't be surprised if my nigga Randy was South Park's anchor being, bro. Just think about Randy's important, bro. It can't be one of the kids.
Oh, you saying Randy? I thought you were saying Mr. Hanky.
No, not Mr. Hank. I'm talking about Randy, Stan's dad.
Yeah.
I can see him being the anchor
Because he's
being.
done so much reckless
shit, bro.
Like, bro, from the cats
The cats,
To
the
when they
world's
was
largest
down-
shit.
to when they went down to
with
just
the
one computer.
The ghost.
He said, bro,
Nigga was in that bitch going crazy.
to when they was like murder mystery
Bruh.
porn and all that. Like,
Bruh, the
Like-
fucking Jeopardy episode where he said nigger.
bro, when he
No, that was Will. It was Will. I think Will of
Bruh.
Fortune. It was Will of
But they
Fortune.
had that one computer. He was waiting in line all day,
To beat off.
and he looked so anxious, and we didn't know what was going. Then he was like, "Oh, finally, my time."
Bro, what he called it? The what
He said it's ectoplasm.
yeah,
He said, "Yeah, it was a spooky ghost.
ghost.
It's just ectoplasm."
Bruh, he's in that room, conked out, bruh. That shit, bruh. That episode,
Bro,
is
he has so
hilarious,
many
bruh.
tabs open.
You got the Integrity Farms, nigga selling the weed. Like, bruh, Randy is.
What he was doing something else where it was like a bacteria. Is that the weed? It was like a bacteria, and everybody was getting like horrible infections. Or was he cooking? It was something where people were getting like bad infections and like skin infections and stuff.
I think
Because he was making something, and he was like a farmer.
Yeah, that's the weed. That's the weed.
Okay, yeah.
That's the weed. Yeah, I think I do remember he was doing.
But he was mixing it.
He was doing this shit, and people was like, I don't want to say they got like addicted, but they needed the Integrity Farm weed to help them. Like it was some shit he was doing, and it was like causing people to have like a rash, like outbreaks and shit like that. I definitely remember what you were talking about. But no, Randy's importance to the South Park universe is like. It's just documented.
Bro, he's like the wild card. Like,
Yeah, 'cause you never
a
know what the fuck is
legitimate
on, bro.
wild card.
Bro, this nigga did the OnlyFans, bro. Like,
I'm gonna have to tap back
bro,
in.
he was trying to get OnlyFans to pop off, bro, and because he found out you could make money from OnlyFans, bro. So this nigga, this nigga's on that bitch beating off on OnlyFans, trying to get some money and shit, bro. And Sharon, Sharon, his wife, she's like, Randy, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm trying to make money off OnlyFans. She was like, well, if you can do that, I can do it. He was, oh, you're not gonna make no money, and she started making killer. Like, bro, it was one part, bro. I don't like. So there was a dude. Like, I don't know. Like they kind of just he brought it up, but they didn't like go into it though. But like she was on OnlyFans popping her shit. Now they don't show it, but he's like he goes and he like watches her. He's like, I'm gonna see what she's up to. He's like, wow, she's getting a lot of likes and subs and shit. It's like he ain't getting shit. Randy's not getting no motion on OnlyFans.
So it's
So
because
she's getting motion, bruh. And I guess she did a video with a dude. They didn't say what she did, but it was a dude in one of her videos. He was like, it's a fucking dude there, like fucking sharing like she could do it. He was, I'm gonna collab with somebody. So, bruh, this nigga Randy, bruh. If whenever South Park needs to like lean into some shit or try some shit, bruh, I feel like they just use him, bruh, because he's able to do so much. And you never know what to expect from this nigga, bruh.
yeah,
Like him getting into the weed, nobody saw that, bro. Nobody saw this nigga quitting his job, moving the family out to the country, and having a weed farm that was successful.
oh, bruh, I forgot to send you the video, or maybe I did, but did you see where dude was? He was playing the game, and when I say the game, I mean NCAA
With his
25.
girl.
And his girl was like, "Oh, I know them." She was like, "This kind of weird or whatever." And he was like,
Oh
"What?"
yeah, I seen
He's
that.
like, "Wait, what you mean you know?" She was just like, "I know him." And then she's calling people by name. She was like, "Oh, he changed his number," and like just all this crazy stuff. And bruh's sitting there, he's like, the more she's talking, the more devastated he's got this look on his face. And then he's like, "How do you know these people?" And she was just like, "I mean, well, I go to the university." And he was like, "Yeah, but like." You never said that you got classes with it. And she was like, I don't.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, how do you know so much about him?
Beating cheeks.
Bruh.
How,
And
how would that? How would that?
he was and then he
How?
was like, chat, I think I'm cooked. And she was
Yes.
like, what's the problem? And he was just like, I think I'm cooked, chat. And he just kept saying that over and over. He's like, I'm cooked. He's like, what should I do? Then everybody, the thing was just like, bro, leave her now.
Okay. I seen that.
Now,
What?
do I believe it's real?
Oh,
It's
well,
like
let's say it's
50,
real.
it's
Let's
like
say it's
50
let's
50.
okay. Odds are it either is or some sauce put onto it. But let's say it's real. Or let's put you in that situation. Say it's you.
Yeah.
I don't know how long they've been together. Let's say they've been together a year and a half, maybe two. Whatever. Who knows? Whatever. They could be together for 6 months. We don't know.
I already said, let's do 6 months
But my point
to a
is,
year and a half.
they are together. They're publicly together. You have a platform, whether it's streaming or whatever it is you do, but people know that's your girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you do in that situation if that was true? Would you leave her, or would you be like, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not tripping. Like how would you and would you and also would you dig for more information and be like, okay, was you dating this nigga or was you just hanging around with one of the dudes and you met the teammates? Like what was your role or what was your purpose of you gaining this knowledge and like how did you obtain it? Like I want to know for whatever reasons. Or would you just be like, it don't matter, bro. It's over with. Like she did what she did. I did what I used to do. That's my bitch now.
So there's two versions of me. The me now versus the me like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The me 3 years ago would have had so many questions, and I would have just poked and poked and poked and poked and poked and probed and accused and probably just been like so self conscious about the whole thing. But the me, and I probably would have just been like, nah, fam, nah. But the growth that I've gotten in 3 years, and then also just these last 8 months.
Yeah.
But I can't even say 8 months. Last 5 months. Nah, I say last 10 months. In these last 10 months, bro, I would probably take her for like I've literally learned to believe people at their word.
Mm-hmm.
If they bold enough to tell you, then believe them for what they telling you. And that's good, bad, ugly, pretty, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, this nigga I said it again. This dude done let a daggone gnat up in here.
That ain't me.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
It's the lights.
It might be the lights. But no, continue. Though. Keep
The
going.
last.
That said might be the lights.
Uh,
Yeah, keep going.
but believe them at what they say.
So
Believe them
she,
at what they say,
so
bro.
she told you
And
that.
then you got the option to one, if believe them at what they say, and if they say nothing's happened, nothing's going on, believe them at that. Or you can spend the next 5 days to, let's say, a month and a half questioning everything from then on.
Okay.
Where she's going, what she's doing,
Who she
who she's
with?
with. Oh, I called, you didn't answer. That's unlike you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can spend that type of time.
Okay.
But me personally, where I'm at now, and the mindset I, like I said, over the last 10 months, that like I put myself into, just on like change and like also just like growing up and not being so like insecure and childish and shit.
Yeah.
If she said they ain't do nothing, bro, then I'm gonna believe they ain't do nothing until, you feel me, I see otherwise. But also, like, you can't be oblivious either.
For
It's like,
sure.
don't be a
Don't
don't
be a sucker.
yeah, don't be no sucker about the shit, bro.
Don't be
Like,
a
I
sucker.
dig out on it. Don't be no sucker about it, but like, just go, just do it, just go along with it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be bleeping a lot of stuff.
But this, okay, this is the thing. So I agree to an extent. So basically, what you're saying is you wouldn't leave at that age. Let's say assume 22. Let's say between the ages of 21 and 25.
Oh, 25-year-old
Let's
me,
say, but I'm just saying. Let's say
25 year old
let's
me
just.
would have been out of there faster than, you feel me. You could
But
say,
why?
because I was highly immature and very insecure about about things, and I cared way more harder for all the wrong reasons at 25 than I care about the way I care now at 32.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I
To
cared for all the wrong reasons at 25.
yeah.
At 32, I cared
What
for all the right reasons.
what are those reasons
So
that you would care?
at 25,
Like I said, it's between the age of 21 and 25. Like you're a college student.
yeah. So at,
College.
at 25, for me, it's kind of just like, you know what you're getting yourself into, because, okay, clearly, like, I either know you from college or from partying around colleges.
True.
So if I know you in those spaces and places, and then that means that I pretty much have an idea of what type of person you are. Because back then, bro, like, I only had one thing on my mind, and that was, you know what I'm saying, trying to secure the bag.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at 25, like, yeah, I'm trying to secure the bag. So like, I know why I'm talking to you and why I'm in dealing with you.
Yeah.
At 32, if I'm not gonna mess with somebody who I see out all the time or anything, because now I'm at an age where, like, I'm dating for longevity and not just for like a night.
Yeah. Type shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm courting for long. I'm courting, dating, pursuing for longevity now at 32. At 25, I was I was courting just for the sole purpose of going for gold.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, it's totally different. It's totally like, and that's why I said I cared for all the wrong reasons. And sometimes I would catch myself like catching feelings, so to speak, and being way more involved. But then as soon as I see no signs, bro, like, it was nothing for me to get up and walk away,
Yeah.
or to do what now happens to me, because I am in the realm of, like, you feel me, trying to date for longevity. Sometimes, like, I get ghosted, and it's like damn, bro, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I think back and I'm just like, bro, I feel like part of it is like the karma. Like, I'm highly, like, I'm religious, man. I don't claim to be like the biggest or the best at it, but I do my fair share. I try to uphold, you know what I'm saying, a high standard about carrying myself. But in saying that, I'm saying I feel like sometimes the things that I go through now is because the way I've treated people then.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I don't disagree. I think I think it definitely does come down to you protecting yourself and if you care to like protect yourself. Like I I mean I ain't gonna say no names for sure, but I know of people who have I mean I guess you could say that the dude he's let's just use lack of a
Oh
better term.
wow.
Let's just use lack of a better term of words like Buddy was active on campus. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. Well, no athlete, active on campus.
Yeah.
His wifey, active on campus.
Clearly.
You did what I'm saying? And like active to the point to where like if in which I don't know, but as a man, if somebody was to tell you like, hey bruh, I pulled up to one of the homie spot and I saw she wasn't your queen at the time, but she was your queen now. But back in the day, she was getting flipped. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like a one time thing. It was like every Thursday. Like I'm here at 7 o'clock. Yeah, whatever, whoever is here, she's freaking on. The number didn't matter, and it was what it was. And you see, you like, damn, bro. I know you can't. Ain't no way you know, because you wouldn't have wifed it and put babies. There's one thing to wife, but you started a family with this motherfucker. It's great. If you knew the truth, or if you knew of it, would you still go through with it? And on, they got a beautiful family. They doing their thing. I ain't no whatever, but it just always stuck in my brain. I'm like, bruh, a part of me is like, okay, maybe he was looking at it like, bruh, I know what type of time she was on. I was on that type of time. We got together. We linked up. We was both hoes. It is what it is. We love each other. And also another part of me is like, man, I don't think that nigga know. Like,
Bro.
the other part of me is like, I don't think, bro, no, bro, because if he knew,
because bro he
no.
looked like he was about that age range from like 21 to 25.
Yeah, he was definitely a college kid.
So it's
definitely
like
in college.
and that's what I mean by like
definitely in college.
I feel like he probably got comfortable and he's thinking that the same thing that he just experienced in that video, he's probably thinking, bro, it could never be me.
Can never. I'm not going out like. And I completely agree.
And I get it.
And
I
understand,
get it, bro.
understand.
Be cocky as heck when it comes to stuff like that, bro.
Yes.
Because it's like you almost have to be at that age because like you got to build some type of confidence about yourself to the point where like it's gonna help you in the long run. Now, in saying that, like you said, you also have to be aware and attentive of calling a spade in certain situations.
Facts. Like I can't really. Like if I was on campus freaking on mad chicks,
Yeah.
it's only so much you could really be. I mean, but some people look at that different though because some people be like, nah, like girls and men are different, and yeah, we are. I just it's I can see how somebody being like,
This is juice, by the way.
yeah, I can see with somebody being like, I'm okay with her having a past like that because I have a similar S past. And who am I to judge her for that when I was on the same type of time? And actually, we met while we was both on that type of time.
Yeah.
And we kind of grew out of that together. You see what I'm saying? Like, and so I can see that aspect of it too. But also, it's some aspects where like some dudes don't know, bro. Like, I know one, you know what I'm saying? One chick in college, bro. She was a bust down, like literal a bust down. Like when new recruits came, that's who recruits come for a visit. You know, they hang out with some of the called yada yada. She was one of them. She moved, started a family.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the nigga that he don't know. You know what I'm saying? And 9 out of 10, some dudes don't care. There's some. It's a small.
Are you talking about the one thing you was telling me?
Which one?
Okay. This sounds like the story of what you told me about the dorm room.
When I knocked on the door, that person. But
Yeah.
but also guess what? the other person that I said that she was the other one. So they 2 and 2.
And I get it. I
Two
get
peas in
it.
a pod.
A lot of
Like,
times,
okay, I'm gonna ask you, bro. Even though you say you
I
32,
ain't never understood this whole thing that like women say they need to go through or they have a desire to go through when they're like, oh, I had a whole phase. It's like,
okay, and I wanna jump in it, but let me ask you though. You say right now you're 32 years old, right?
yeah,
Let's say that you was in a relationship and boom, some time goes down and you with your girl and y'all didn't meet in college, so y'all met after college type shit. But you was like, man, when I was in college, I was doing my thing. You feel me? And you just assume you don't want to assume that she wasn't sexually active, but
I
you
had
assume.
fun in Western.
But what I'm saying is you assume that okay, she was probably sexually active. Most college kids are, right? But you don't know to what extent. But you just gonna, hey, she had sex with people. That's whatever.
Classes were lit.
Somebody comes to you and say, damn, bro, that's your girl. You be like, yeah, bro. They be like, bro, I remember back in nigga 2014, bro. She was in one of the dorms going crazy. And you be like, nah, not. And they got proof.
Yeah.
Now you done been with old girl for 3, 4, maybe 5 years. You probably contemplating starting a family. You contemplating putting a baby in her.
Mm-hmm.
Would that change your thought of her if somebody was to come to you and be like, bro, in college your girl was an eater? Or would you be like, bro, I don't care. That's almost 10 years ago, bro.
I probably,
And a lot of people had that same similar type story. Like, bro, they was in college, they got ran down on, bro. It is what it is. Like,
I wouldn't trip because I feel like I hate that whole double standard that guys be trying to uphold women to.
and that's what I said earlier. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said earlier. Like, it's definitely a thing where
I
it's
hate
like,
that. I honestly can't stand that sometimes, bro. Like, and that's I guess that's a part of like the growth I've been like telling you about because it's like 21 to 25-year-old me would have been like, oh, ain't no way I could do it, ain't no way I could
ain't no
do it.
way.
I want this, I want that, and it is what it is. But it's very rare and very seldom that now at the age I'm at that I'm gonna find somebody my age who's got a body count that's 10 or less,
For
5 or
sure, for sure,
less.
for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like, bruh, it is what it is. Like, why? Like, how? Imagine if women started thinking about men like that, like where it's like, I don't want to be with no dude who's had, you know what I'm saying, 25, 35, 55, 105 or plus partners. Like, you know what I mean? No, now I understand some women would look at that and to them, they see that it's even women like some women, they want a partner who's had that many partners. And I get it because they looking at it like, okay, cool. If he's had that many partners, then that means his experience in said places is going to be, or should be, if not going to be, tier one
Yeah, for sure.
because he's had that many partners.
Yes.
And
I
and
I I I think I
and
think
then
this.
also it's like the confidence. And just like with men, bro, like we really don't want no woman that other dudes don't want. And the same thing kind of goes for women too. Women don't.
I
Women
think I,
don't.
I
I
think I
don't
think
think
men and
women
women.
want a
I,
be.
I
I don't
think
think they want to mess with men who don't. Now you got your rare diamonds and queens out there who's like, I don't want a guy that every woman is like pursuing and after because out of fear that he might start resort back to old ways, so to speak. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why spend time locking in and building this trust and building this understanding only for you to give yourself fully to a man or a woman, and then you end up supposedly supposed to be the main piece. Now you the side piece, or you the bottom chick, so to speak, or the bottom dude, so to speak.
what you're saying is you're saying women want a man who has experience, correct?
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, no, but I'm saying like women want to be okay. So women are more inclined to be turned off a dude if a dude was to come there. Let's say she starts talking to a dude, right? And
Dude say he a virgin,
the dude says he's a virgin.
or he's only had
Nine,
like a
nine.
handful of partners.
It depends on the age, and it also depends on, because you got to think there's a fine line, because if he's in like his early 20s, he's like maybe approaching 30, maybe early mid 20s. I could see a girl to be like, damn, that's nice, that's honorable. And if his reasoning is I'm waiting for marriage, that's like a security blanket.
Yeah.
That's like a, hey, it's some religious type situation. I'm waiting on marriage, waiting on the right one. Okay, cool. As a woman, I can respect that. And a woman, she'll look at that and say, you know what? I like that aspect. Let's move forward. Some of them will be like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I'm trying to fuck. Like, there's some women out there, it's like, nah, I ain't on that
And
type
then
of
you
time.
also got the women who's like, oh, I'm about to use and abuse this brother.
Sometimes too, but those are like the few. I think the majority of women would be like, they like that aspect. They like the thought of a man that's not looking at them per se to just want to
Give me my
fuck.
money.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they're looking at that. As far as for a dude, depend on situation. If we out here, like when you was in college, you 22, 23, and you run up on a chick, y'all talking woo to woo, and she was like, yeah, I'm waiting till marriage to have sex. You probably never talk to her again. Odds are, because you like, bro, I'm not on that type of time. You might entertain her. You might try to like talk to her, and y'all might end up trying to like date, but you still gonna be fucking. You gonna go find somebody to fuck. You're not just gonna be like, yo, I'm just exclusively tied to you. Because you like, I'm not about to be in no relationship and you ain't trying to fuck. What are we on? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's like
Sometimes I would see that shit. I mean that thing is like a challenge.
yeah, that's what I'm
Or
saying.
like it
A
would be
younger,
like,
the older version of you, if you was to bump into a chick, let's say y'all get to know each other, go on a couple dates, and you like, damn, I'm really feeling her. She says she really feeling me. We kind of got the same idea of what we want. Like our 5-year plan, like fits together perfect, like a puzzle. And on y'all third or fourth date, she's like, yeah, like I'm really waiting to marriage to have sex, like da 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 da. I think you would being 32, you would be like, I'm cool with that. Cause you would look at it, and I'm not saying you'd be like cool, like damn, like I agree, but like in your head, you'd be like, you know what? I'm taking her serious. This is the woman that I potentially could see myself being married to within the next how many years? I'll wait. However long I gotta wait, I'll wait. Because I think she's worth it. The 23 version of you be like, bitch, get out my face. So we ain't on that.
yeah.
I don't care who you are. I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like in your brain. So I think like the men and women, like our thoughts of that. So like, so when you said women kind of like look at it as like men for like experience, I think men, we kind of look at it different for like, yeah, we want other people to quote unquote want our girl. We want her to be attractive to other people, but the more appealing, like if I get on Instagram and girl A has 10,000 followers and girl B got 150 followers, they're both equally attractive. Girl B is who I'm gonna go shoot at.
Yeah.
Because girl A clearly had whatever. She got the sauce. I'm cool. You got 48 niggas in your DMs. Girl B is,
Girl B's probably what Stephen A say. She's probably a solid 7 and an 8.
well, what I'm saying is they both equally attractive. What I'm saying, they literally, whatever you think girl A is from looks, girl B is the same. It's just girl A she's more outside. She's more seen. She's more popular. And a lot of people want girl A.
I always wanted Girl B, always, because
Most men would.
myself, I am I'm probably the most introverted extrovert, probably the most introverted extrovert you'll ever meet in your life.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I got times and tendencies, bro, where like I'm all for it. Let's go, let's do, like spontaneous, like let's get to it. And then I've also got them times where it's like, don't call, don't text, don't hit me up, don't pull up, don't come over, don't nothing. I ain't trying to do none of that.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Then there's times where like I'm out and all I want to do is go home. And then there's times where I'm home and all I want to do is go out.
Go out.
And it's like, dang, like, bro, like it really is a balance. But I've always wanted a chick to that would mimic and be on the same type of time I'm on.
Yes.
And for a minute, I found that and I was with that and I was cool with that for a grip.
Yeah.
So you feel me? To me, it's like what the psalmist say? If you like, you better put a ring on it, bro. I was ready.
Yeah. Well, I
was ready.
I think men and, like I said, men and women, like, we view that type of shit different. For like,
But I feel
women for like, if vice versa, same situation. The women, you got a dude A over here, he got 10,000 followers, and you got dude B over here, he only got 200 followers. The girls are gonna be more attracted to the motherfucker with all the likes and the comments and shit. They not gonna, man, you ain't got no motion. They're gonna look at you and say you ain't got no motion.
type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Whereas,
Like that's
whereas dude who got all the motion that all the chicks want,
Yeah.
he looking for the chick that ain't got no motion.
I don't
and
want to
low
be
key
with I don't
and-
want to be with the bird.
Bruh, yeah.
I don't want to be with the bird everybody can see the fly. If you a bird, but you a low key bird, that's whatever. But I don't like that shit. Like, it happened so many times, and it's so funny, bro, because it's like you be watching AMP shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pay attention, like, you be seeing that shit, bro. Like, and that's kind of why, like, I fuck with Duke, because Duke is kind of more of our age. He older than all them niggas.
Oh, I don't put nothing past that brother.
No.
I guarantee that brother handling business.
No, but what I'm saying is, I've seen him
His maturity level.
I've seen him in action where women kind of like, oh my god, do. And he's like, bro, I don't even like that shit, bro. Like, don't, like, that's like, don't be on like no thirsty type shit. Like the thirsty shit doesn't really appeal to most niggas. Most niggas would be
I feel what you're saying, but I just feel like that brother puts that stunt on because and maybe he's not
I don't think it's a stunt. I think early on, yes, like when it first started, hell yeah, I'm with the shit. But as you see how, like, what comes with that and how they act after and before, you be like, bro, I'm not even.
And listen to him. And
I'm not even on that type of.
I seen a
bro.
clip. He was talking about it. And he was. It kind of hit on like what started this whole conversation with the video of bruh, and he was with his chick and stuff. And he was just like, he's like, dude, you gotta. He was like, fellas, we gotta start paying attention to the signs. And he was.
There's the Chris Brown shit. He was talking about the Chris Brown shit.
Nah, he was talking about like why he's single.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I seen that.
He was like, why he's single or whatever. And he was just like, bro, I'm single because mentally and mature level, he's not ready to lock in with anybody, because if he's gonna lock in, he wants to lock in full 100%, because for him, going a day, hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, a whole day without talking to the person that you supposedly supposed to be fully committed to is a problem for him. He sees it as a problem. So he's looking at it, and he said in his shit, in his video, he was kind of like, bro, I'm just not there yet. So like, I don't want to lock in with anybody because I know me. He's like, I got bad trust issues. So for me, like, if I call you and you don't answer or you don't text back, I'm gonna look at it, okay, she might be busy, she might have missed it, something might be going on. He was like, but all right, cool. I hit you up 4 hours later, same thing, same results. All right, fam, like, what going on?
Yeah.
He's like, now it's like midnight, still nothing. 2 a.m.
Beating cheeks.
He said, still nothing. 3 a.m. Still nothing. He was like 3:30, 3:45, almost 4 o'clock. You get a phone call and she's wide awake talking about she missed your call. He was like, bruh, like, that does something to the mind.
Yeah.
And he was like, now she could be wide awake because for whatever reason, he was just like, who's really to say, who's really to know?
Yeah.
He was like, but that's where it comes in your mind, where like you got to come up with the conscious decision, believe her at her word, or allow your mind to start really like moving and be like, bro, ain't no way she's wide awake at 4 a.m. and she's just not calling you back and she was asleep or busy like she's claiming she was.
I mean, it's not impossible. Never take like
and that's why he said maturity level, he's not there yet.
But odds are the bitch was fucking. Okay.
Bro, if you call
The
you
bitch
call
was
me at
fucking,
4
bro.
a.m.,
The bitch
which
was fucking, bro.
I'm not gonna cap. I've had similar circumstances.
Or as far as you are the girl not answering until 4 a.m.
Both.
Yeah. I mean, look, it happens, bro. But this is my thing, bro. This one
And
thing.
like really, I just really wasn't like I was out with the guys having a good
Yeah,
time.
but
And
you
it's
was
like
out.
I seen you call
See,
and yeah,
nah.
I could have hit you.
Yes.
But I didn't want to
But
hit
you
you
was looking for,
because
you was chasing ass.
no.
Yes.
Not even so much I'm chasing ass. It was just the simple fact that I'm having a good time right now and I know if I hit you, this is gonna make me get up and go away from that.
Type shit.
Because I know you gonna want you want to talk to me and communicate with me and you want my attention right now and right now my attention is somewhere else. So there have been times where like I've literally let acted as if I didn't see something.
But did you think about like, damn, if she did the same to me, you'd piss you off.
That's why I come back and I say, bro, I feel like
It
a
piss
lot
you
of the
off.
stuff.
It piss you off.
No, yeah, it pisses me
It
off
piss you
now
off.
because I understand, like I said, the karma thing.
Yeah.
This is stuff that I've done to other women, and now I feel like it's now coming back on me in these same circumstances. So it's like, bro, you got to live with that, and you got to be cool and okay with that, bro. It's like, bro, you can't go out and be wild and do careless stuff or careless acts and things like that, and then just think that you got off clean with it
Yeah.
just because who said person was cool with it.
It was cool with it.
That person may have been cool with it, but who knows, bro? You might find somebody that's gonna pull a you on you, and then you really gonna find out what type of man you really are, or what type of woman you really are.
So what? So, and I agree with what you're saying. I don't know, bro. I don't personally. I don't think I would be able to. First of all, I would make sure I wouldn't put myself in that situation with bruh, how he found out his girl was or wasn't involved with a couple of the niggas on the football team. Because that's like the worst thing you want to be seen as, bro. Because motherfuckers talk, bro. Like especially
Bro,
campus. Because campus is a small community.
he was a streamer.
Yeah, so
And
people
clearly he didn't go to the university, but she
yes,
did.
and so it's like damn, yo, bitch is
So
out
it's
there
not
getting-
even known.
So how would that? So this
It's
is
not
this,
even known that she's telling people that she's dating him.
So this is the thing, bro. When
You understand what I'm saying?
So look, if you deal with an attractive female, right? If you deal with an attractive, prominent female,
You got to have thick skin, brother.
She's going to have partners that you might cross paths with that you might not have ever thought you crossed paths with. Maybe it'd be an athlete, it'd be a rapper, it'd be a designer, it'd be somebody who's known.
Now, what if she's still in touch with these brothers?
Type shit. And so now you like, damn, bro, like hold the fuck on. Like, I don't know how that would make me feel. Because as a man, bro, you gotta think, bro, as a man.
But here's the
bro.
thing. Do you believe that a man and woman can be just friends?
Yes.
Do you believe that they can be just friends if they've been sexually active?
Okay. Yes. But this is the thing though. The fact that y'all were sexually active, there's always a possibility it can happen. Because y'all have already done it.
Yeah.
Like there are such things as platonic friendships. Like, yo, that's just a homegirl. She cool. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? She got a boyfriend. I got a girlfriend. We don't even really talk like that type of shit. We maybe it was co-workers or maybe we had class together type shit. And that's just a homie.
Yeah.
It is with the homie.
I believe
does
it
exist.
I believe it now.
But hold on. Hold
4-5 years ago,
hold on.
I did not believe that shit. Now,
on.
yeah.
This is where it gets tricky. I do think this 9 out of 10 times, at some point, maybe not as time goes on, but at some point, regardless if y'all fucked or y'all didn't fuck, at some point, one of y'all wanted to fuck. One of y'all had interest to that level. Now, no matter if it came to fruition, if it didn't happen, whatever, there was a period of time in y'all friendship where the sexual tension hit a certain part for one of the people, and it was like, damn, you know what? I would if the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah.
Either side, not saying both, and it could have happened at different times. But I do think that because you got to think, bruh, it's like it's the same way how people get work husbands and work wives. It's like
Ocho Cinco said it best.
you spend that time with them people so much, bruh. So like if you spending a lot of time with somebody, you're going to learn to be attracted to them. You're going to learn to like them. You're going to learn to love them. Like you're going to love to feel certain things for them. And you can't expect for a man and a woman who spend 5 days out the week, a minimum 8 hours a day in contact and communication with each other to not build some type of relationship. And the relationship doesn't have to be sexual. It doesn't have to be physical, but they can have some type of bond. If that is a thing. So like I think you'd be doing yourself a disservice or quote unquote injustice to be like, nah, that shit don't mean nothing. No, it does, bro. Do you know the type of care and the type of connection? I don't want to say connection, but the type of level you have to be. Like people be having they work husbands and work like they work wives be bringing them lunch. Nigga, the work husband fix your car. He'll go get you gas. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit like that. And it's like that's the type of shit.
If the work husband is taking Shorty's car
to
and
go
putting
get
gas in it, they go together.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like that shit exists. And there's people who are in relationships with people like, nah, that shit's like, nah, I don't like the bro. You ever seen that skit where the nigga come home and his shorty is sitting there eating chicken with her friend, and it's a dude, and the dude, the boyfriend come home like, yo, who the fuck is this in my house, man? And she's like, oh, it's just my such and such. He came over to eat a couple pieces of chicken. He's like, nah, what the fuck? Like, get this nigga in my house, man. What the fuck? And she's like, what's the problem? He just came over to eat a couple pieces of chicken. I'm about to.
Bro, that's sick.
I'm gonna have to find you the video, bro, because the video doesn't show the dude and the girl. It just shows the other dude who's eating the chicken. Shows him like
Looking back and
yeah,
forth.
like oh shit, still eating the chicken, but he's still looking back, and you hear,
Nah, I ain't never seen that.
and then it gets to the point. He's like, she let you fuck, and the dude and she's like, yeah, she did, and then it goes from there, whatever.
I'm gonna drop some shit. Ocho Cinco said it.
Yeah.
For those who don't know who Ocho Cinco is, that's Chad Johnson, former Bengals wide receiver.
Said it on Nightcap.
Said it on the nightcap. Said dating later in life is more harder to deal with because he said it's hard to do. He's like, and it's hard to do because you've got so much insecurities because you are dating for longevity and you are trying to settle down. He was like, but the one thing that will make it easier is if you come to terms with the fact that whoever you settling down with, when you come to terms with the fact that you're her second choice, or you could even be her third choice. He was like, if you come to terms with, the sooner you come to terms with that, the better off the relationship will be. Yes. And I was just like, dang,
that's a sick way to think about it.
I was like, that's crazy, but it's so true. And like, it's very sick to think about.
That's not cool though, bro. That's not cool though, bro.
But how's it not cool?
Because if so, as a man, I think let me finish. No. As a man, I think we're better equipped to take that. So if your girl was to be like, and it's still shitty, right? But if your girls would be like, hey, like not saying flat out say, hey, you are the second choice, but flat out be like, yeah, I was in love with XYZ back in the day. I thought me and XYZ would get married. It didn't work out, and I came across you, and now we are blah 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 blah. As a woman, they can get that off. A man could never. I mean, nigga, not in no scenario,
bro. In that
universe, he could never go to his girl or his wife and say, "Yo, you were the second choice."
And that's why he was speaking to the men when he said that.
But it got nah.
That's why he was talking to us because I think like you saying, men could never be
that.
able to get that type of
Hell
timing
no.
off. But then also, man, you got to have that respect for yourself to where your lady can't just casually say that to you either.
Well, it depends on if you invited. Y'all having a transparent conversation,
If you,
and y'all talking about some shit.
bro, my homeboy Poe, bro, like there's been so many times, bro. I love that nigga to death, bro, because dang on that, cause I love him to death because he literally be on some like, you gotta be careful what you saying,
Yes.
what you doing,
Yes.
the conversations you start.
Yes.
He was like, because, bruh, you'll fool around and find out. And he was like, bruh, but if you cool, he was like, but you got to, he was like, if you not that type of person who's going to be able to take that information that she's going to give you
Yeah.
from what you asking,
Yeah.
well, don't ask.
Don't ask it.
He was like, but if your skin's thick enough to handle it, then ask away.
Yeah.
He was like, but in saying that, you can't be mad. It's like asking a girl, what's like you messing with Shorty, y'all been together, and then you asking you trying to size up. Fellas, you know what I mean when I say size up. So
Elaborate.
all right, Shorty, like you feel me? You be cutting up, you be going crazy in the bed, like da da da.
Oh,
Like what's what's to it? Like, am I the best? Am I the biggest?
Jesus Christ.
She fool around and tell you, I mean, it's
Jerome had a
or she, it could go one or two ways. It could go one or three ways. Either she gonna say yes.
you ain't MC Hammer.
Either she gonna say yes, or she gonna fool around. And these other two, bruh, it's gonna be heartbreakers, bruh. It's really gonna break you down, and you really gonna be questioning everything about it then too, which is another psychological thing I was talking about. But either she gonna say yes, or she gonna say no, you not, or she gonna look at you and say, well, I mean, it's the perfect size for me.
Jesus Louises. But this is the thing though, bruh. And we've been talking about this for a minute. But like that's another situation where men can't get shit off, bro. Like you can't tell your chick that she don't have the best pussy. You can't tell your chick that she don't suck the best dick.
I have though.
Yes, we all have at some point said that, and then we regret. Like, damn, I shouldn't have told you that because now,
For me, it had an adverse effect. I've only done it a couple times, and out of those couple times that I've actually been that brutally honest, is only because Shorty was being brutally honest with me. So like, I was like, okay, since we being honest, I'll just tell you right now, like the Chrome week. You feel me? You really wasn't throwing it back like that. So
no, I'm saying, was this just a chick you was messing, or was this like your actual?
No, it's just a chick I was messing with.
Well, that's a different conversation.
And then the next time, the next time we linked up,
yeah,
bruh, everything was.
But I'm saying that's
she stepped up game big time.
No, but I'm saying that's.
But I feel like the tension was so built because it was just like we both had something to prove.
But that's a different conversation. I'm talking about like your actual girl, like I go to bed.
Actual girls, bro. I've only been in 3 of them.
But what I'm saying is you could never tell, bro. If you sat here and you told your girl like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, I love the way you know what I'm saying, you do XYZ, but man, such and such was better. The relationship's over. She's gonna leave you, bro. Are y'all gonna be arguing for the next month? Like y'all gonna be beefing because she's gonna feel like every time that she does XYZ, you're thinking of the other bitch. Every single time.
And maybe I am. But
and maybe you are, but I'm saying like as a man, we don't get the luxury of telling women like our woman the quote unquote truth. Like, and if we do, we have to find a way to like,
bro, but that don't make it cool for them to just constantly tell us the truth.
It don't make it cool, but that's why I just told you with the Ocho Cinco shit. I'm like, bro, that's trash, bro, because dog, I feel them on that. I feel you like, hey, come to turn. Like, everybody is everybody's second or they third. Like, unless y'all met when y'all was 5.
Everybody's got that one person.
Unless you met,
everybody's got, bro. And like, there's truth behind it, but I understand you feeling like it's malarkey as well.
It's trash.
Because it's definite truth behind it. Because everybody has that one person that if said person was doing XYZ better, or doesn't matter if it was something that they needed to do better or something that they needed to dial back, people would link up with the first person they ever come in contact with.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's just a part of life though. Like life, you have to go through life and learn lessons. And learning lessons, you find out your likes, you find out your dislikes. You also find out that, okay, cool, I was doing this with him. He didn't this really bothered him and he didn't like it, or I was doing this with her and this bothered her and that didn't work. So let me make a mental note. So the next time I'm in a situation or I'm going into a relationship or whatever, I can I can be more transparent up front so that this problem doesn't isn't a recurring thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like it all comes down to transparency and communication. So and I feel like that's probably where like 99.9% of relationships go left is the fact that communication starts to lack. When one person is thinking for both people, it's gonna be hard for that shit to work.
For sure.
When one person is making all the decisions, it's gonna be hard for it to work. When one person is looking at it like, well, uh I don't like that you do this, but I like it when you do that, and the other person is just like, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I mean, damn, I don't get cursed again. But when one person's kind of like, bro, I don't care, or being or having a lackluster attitude about certain things, yeah, it's gonna be difficult as heck. But that's where communication comes in the key, fellas. You got to speak up. Like, no matter if she call you soft, timid, shy, sensitive, whatever, you got to speak up and tell her your likes and dislikes, because one thing you know for sure, she gonna tell you hers.
She gonna get that shit off.
But sometimes I feel like women be setting, lady talk about you gotta set boundaries, and it's like, women, like, I understand that you have to set boundaries, but what's the point of setting boundaries when you never really going to, like, at some point in setting your boundaries, you're gonna have to build a bridge so somebody can get to you.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, they're like, and maybe you just ain't met the right person, which is why you feel like setting boundaries is so important, because at some point you got to set a bridge where somebody can really pierce and get to your heart.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have all these boundaries. It's like you got 3 million boundaries all around your heart, and you expect that brother or that sister to really break down those walls and get to them, but yet you lack in communication, or you lack in understanding, or you lack in hospitality, or or and all of that stuff, bro. So it's kind of weird to me when I hear people say that, like, you have to set boundaries for yourself, you have to do this and everything, and I respect it, I get it, like, and I'm learning to set boundaries with myself, whether it be relationship, family, friends, at work, all of that. Like, I'm really, like, tapping into that, and I'm learning too. But in the process of me learning it and applying it and doing it, I also understand that it's like I have to also be ready and willing to be on some, like, all right, cool. I've set the terms, I've set the conditions. Now let me also set them in a way where I'm not too overbearing or too not understanding of what this person's boundaries and what this person's expectations are as well. Because if both of us got hella boundaries set up, we ain't gonna get nowhere.
True.
At least in my aspect, and this is just Sonny talking. This is I'm not saying, I'm not speaking for every woman or every man. If it works for you, it works for you. If it don't work for you, it don't work for you. But what I'm saying is, like, just that's just how my thought process is on it. And it's just like, if both people got 3 million boundaries set up, how y'all ever gonna really connect with each other? Because, oh, I don't I'm setting boundaries. I don't like the fact that you call at a certain hour and this, that, and the third. When's that brother supposed to call?
Yep.
Because he got a job. He got his own personal stuff going on. He's doing this. He's doing that. He like, you know what I'm saying? Just how you are. He's got to be doing it too. So That's what I mean, and that's just a prime. That's just a small example of me saying if both people have so many boundaries set up, you have to come to a terms where it's like, okay, I got my boundaries set up, but I'm also trying to dial them, not so much dial them back because I don't want to take away from anybody setting boundaries or any reason that they have set boundaries. But I definitely just feel like at some point you've got to be able to bridge the gap, and if you ain't willing to bridge the gap, then you have to be content with the fact that you probably gonna be single for a while.
For the rest of your life.
And if you cool with that, then you cool with that.
Yeah.
And if you're not cool with that, then you gonna have to. Here's the word: compromise.
It's a good word.
Compromise. That my bad, brother.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's a tricky situation, bro. Like I said, I can see all aspects of it. I just think for me, at the end of the day, bro, you got to protect yourself. If it's something that you're not comfortable with, get out of there. If you cool with it, if you comfortable with it, if it don't bother you, do your thing, bro. Like don't
Yes.
take what the public perception of certain, like, fuck all that. Like if it feels okay and right to you, you good. If it feels like it's not okay, feels like it's not right, and it's gonna be weighing on you, all right, cool. Do something about it. Like, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta leave, you gotta leave. But if not, it is what it is. I don't have too much more to say on that. Honestly, bro. So, shit, what's gotta relax, bro?
Bro, my neighbor, bro, gonna cut my grass again. And I promise you, bro, that's probably her just knocking at the door.
They did knock about 3 times.
And I guarantee to see your car, she see the lights on. She probably done came up to one of these windows. She probably done popped up at one of these windows.
Looking at that bitch like Peach.
Just to see if we just sitting here or whatever. You feel me?
I see them niggas in there.
Yeah. But it's like, bro, I ain't even gonna do that too. But that's what's got relaxed, bro. Here, you can bleep it out, can't you?
Yeah.
I ain't got $2 for you today. I don't.
Knocking on a nigga door for $2 is sick. 8 quarters? You can't find 8 quarters? 20 dimes?
200 pennies?
That's a lot of pennies. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot of goddamn pennies. Fine.
Hell yeah.
200 pennies is a lot of pennies. But damn, bro, you can't. $2? Look in the couch. It's in there.
You got it, bro.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't got nothing crazy. It's got to relax. The only thing I say that got to relax is FIBA, bro. Remember we talked about the men's 3-on-3 and how them niggas was gonna lose, and they did lose. They came in last place. People were questioning why don't we have better talent going to the men's 3-on-3 for the basketball, because the women's came in third. So the men's, they're like, well, FIBA doesn't want NBA players in the 3-on-3. They don't want that. So they make it really, really hard for NBA players to potentially participate in the 3-on-3. And I can imagine this is a bunch of probably like qualifying things, loopholes, and scheduling and stuff you got to register for. And I can understand that, because you got to think the USA is going to dominate men's and women's basketball majority of the time. That just is what it is. The FIBA wants to encourage other countries, like, hey, yeah, you might not be able to win the 5-on-5, but you can potentially win the 3-on-3. So I can see them wanting to potentially kind of like encourage other countries to be in the 3-on-3. And a great way to not discourage them is to have non-NBA players participate. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, I could probably beat such and such. They're not an NBA player. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if it's NBA guys, it's like, bro, I'm not beating Anthony Edwards. I'm not beating Jalen Brunson. Like, I'm not beating these guys, bro. Like, I'm not beating Donovan Mitchell. Like, and you know that. Versus if it's some guys, not saying that Jimmer, but Jimmer for that was a a lower tier NBA talent. He was in the league for a couple years, but he's not. He was never one of them guys. So I understand other teams see that they feel, I got a chance against this guy. Versus I don't have a chance against Trae Young. I don't have a chance against.
And I ain't gonna cap, bro. We ain't seen Jimmer in years.
Well, he's been doing the TBT shit, the basketball. He's done that a couple times. So
Yeah,
you see him every
but I
once in
mean
a while,
that's one.
that's just in the summer.
That's
Just in the summer.
that's 1 month out of 12.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's not in the league, and he did a 3-on-3 last time. Like I said, it's a the reason why I could see the FIBA leaning into not wanting to have NBA players is because it would discourage. Like you got to think, bro. Like how many countries would want to participate in a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, knowing that they have to go up against 3 NBA players? Like the people on these 3-on-3 basketball teams, they're not on the professional teams 9 times out of 10. And if they are, they're not the stars because the professional
if there's no rules and guidelines, then what are we talking about?
Well, there's no rules and guidelines, but it's about the integrity.
Because they not professionals either. They don't play professionally.
Sure. But this is the thing. It's about the integrity and of the
I think
product.
that's why.
So I'm gonna give you an example. It's like
that's why Ice Cube's like, bro, hit me up.
Per se. But Cube, like I told you, Cube had this idea years ago. Cube, I remember. I think it might have been in Japan. I can't remember where it was. I might have been China. But years ago, Cube, it was after like the first season or second season of the Big Three. He met with other countries, and he was going to have a Big Three in other countries. And then at the end of all the seasons, there would be a national Big Three tournament or worldwide Big Three tournament of the champions from each country to play.
That'd be lit.
He already met with the countries. Like you can look it up. I think it might have been China or it might have been, I can't remember who it was. I think it was China.
Excuse me.
But he had already met with the countries, had shit in motion, and then the NBA stepped on it. Like, and that's another thing we definitely get into later on. But the NBA has kind of blocked a lot of what Cube has been doing, and Cube has kind of spoke on it. The powers that be, they don't want to see him prosper in this space. I think it's kind of bogus. I think it's weak. I don't know why, but they just don't want Cube being any type of successful in this basketball space. Not, I guess it might be because he's not affiliated with the NBA, but I don't think he's opposed to being affiliated with the NBA. Like I think he would encourage it because it's like, bro, when NBA players retire from the NBA, they still want to hoop. They can come to the Big Three.
Yeah,
and most of them do. Whereas at the NFL. They had the AFL, then AFL disappeared, but then the AFL and the XFL combined, and they are a pipeline to the NFL. So it's a way to showcase talent, and I think the NFL allows the XFL and stuff like that to exist because they're partners. We're partners. Right. Whereas the NBA is looking at the Big Three as you're not a partner, you're competition, so no. So I don't know what's gonna have to happen. I do think something does need to happen. I do think that in 2028, when the Olympics are in LA, I do think we need to send better talent for the Big Three. The women's are fine. Their situation was their best player. She got hurt. Cool. They still got the bronze. The men, they just some shit, straight dog shit. It was horrible. Like these motherfuckers came in last. They didn't win a game, bro. Like not winning a game and basketball for the USA should never be in the same sentence.
Right.
Never. I don't care how good these other countries get. They should never come in last in anything basketball related. It could be carnival shots, trick shots. USA should never come in last. So I think this does have to be addressed. I think they do got to find a way to get around these FIBA loopholes if they can. And I think they will, because now I think the public knows. Because at first it was just like, yo, it's bogus. Y'all sending the wrong people. And now it comes out like, nah, FIBA is making it tough for us to send a lot of these better guys because of X, Y, Z. Now it's like, oh, okay, so it's some other shit. Now I think as a country, I think is the organization for the Olympics, for the USA side, is to figure this shit out, bro. Get this shit together, because coming in last place in 3-on-3 basketball, it's not gonna cut it, bro. We got too many good ass hoopers over here to be sending over Jimmer and 2 Costco employees. Like, no, niggas, no way. Like, niggas want to see Frank Nitti. You want to see goddamn Royce White. You want to see Beasley. You want to see Jeff T. We want to see Joe Johnson. Like, we want to see these guys, bro, because they can hoop and they'll play it. Like, they'll do it, bro. So I don't know, man. But that's all I got. Just gotta relax. It's been another dope episode of the You Gotta Relax podcast. I'm your host Drizzy. Fuck. I'm your host Drizzle. This is my dog Sonny, and we out.
All right, y'all. Peace. Be kind to somebody. Tell them you love them.
Tell them you hate them too.
They used to say this at church. They used to be like, hug and kiss somebody.
Turn to your neighbor. Lick their lips.
Say, neighbor.